Everyone, it's Maddie with the Mule Refuge. Welcome to episode 3 of our video series. I wanted to make this episode more about updates on the property and things that we need help with the most right now. The first big update that I have to share is that we have scheduled fence installation to start. The property needs a lot of fencing before it's ready to house the mules. Right now, it has perimeter fence that is all basically brand new barbed wire, which works for the time being, but barbed wire is really not ideal. There's a 14-acre parcel in the back of the property that we're gonna start out refencing. 3 out of 4 of the sides of this 14-acre parcel need to be refenced. 2 of the sides are in pretty bad condition. The fencing is old and kind of coming down, so we need to go ahead and replace those right away. The quote that we got for replacing those 2 sides of the 14-acre parcel is around $26,000, which I realize is a very large sum of money, but we knew that any property that we purchased was going to have essentially all new fencing or all of the fencing replaced, just because most properties are not fenced for the type of operation that we have with over 100 equines. The quote to replace the 3rd side that is currently barbed wire was just over $12,000 alone, which is why we are going to go ahead and put up hot wire for the time being until we can recuperate a little bit financially and go ahead and replace more of the fencing. Then most importantly, we really need our senior special needs mules to be separated, not only for their safety because they're old and can't get around as well, but also because they require a lot of extra food that the rest of our mules don't need. So once that 14-acre parcel is securely fenced, we'll be able to start moving the mules out there. Our plan is to take as many panels as we can that we have here out there as well and build as big of an area as we possibly can for our senior special needs. But eventually the goal is to fence part of the property for them as well. If there is anyone who might be interested in sponsoring the cost of fencing an area for our senior special needs, I expect that it'll cost between $10,000 to $15,000. I can get an accurate quote from the fencing company that is about to start work out there in a few days, but that would be extremely helpful if someone was willing to sponsor that or partially sponsor it or do a matching gift challenge for the rest of our supporters. I would really love to see our senior special needs mules have their own area that they can run around in and thrive in as soon as possible. We've been working really hard on getting everything that we possibly can moved and sold. There's some items that just don't make sense to take with us because the cost of transporting them to College Station is more than the item is worth, like some of our sheds. So we've been working on getting those items sold and then taking that money and putting it back into improvements for the new property. The trickiest part of this move is moving myself along with the mules. Our current employee Renata is not able to move with us, unfortunately, so she will be staying here, and I have to move myself to College Station before the mules move to College Station because somebody has to be there to care for them and feed them as soon as they get there. So there's just a lot to figure out right now logistically, and we're making really good progress, and I'm very excited, but it is a very busy and stressful time, so please bear with me as far as email and phone calls and everything. Feel free to send me a reminder if you need to get a hold of me. Yeah, all in all, we're getting down to crunch time. We're getting down into the last 8 weeks of making this move before January 1st, and we're making really good progress. It's overwhelming and it's stressful, and it's one of the biggest adventures of my life, and it's probably going to be the biggest adventure for Lost Meadows, but I am very grateful to everyone that is supporting us and sending words of encouragement, offering to help, leaving comments, and engaging with these videos. I make these videos because I want you to share in the excitement and the success, and I hope that's working. I had a cool idea that every 5th episode could be about a topic one of you picks. So if you have an idea for a topic, something you're curious about. It can be about the property or the move or just mules in general. Go ahead and leave that in the comments below and I'll pick one of those, and that will be episode 5. I can't wait to update you guys more, and I'll talk to you soon.